Welcome to the Risk Management course for Stockton University for the spring of 2021 semester. I am Professor Perkins, and I am going to be taking you through a course navigation as an introduction to your course. This is the GSS-3166-091 course, completely online and asynchronous. And as you see here, the dates of the course, they'll be launching on January 25th, and it'll be ending on May 7th. And this whole presentation is done ad lib, so we're just going to be casual and just navigate and take our time and stop, here and there throughout the different areas on the menu here, you see, along the left. And I just want to make sure you have a grasp before you start the course. So we're going to go down the home page, and this video here you're going to see right around here because that's last semester's video, and I am going to be updating it. And underneath that you have the textbook. So the bookstore does have this textbook, or they should. And if they don't, here's your ISBN number. Okay, it's Business Continuity and Risk Management, Essentials of Organizational Resilience. And here's where we're going to start. Click on the syllabus, and there's your textbook again. And here, just like every other syllabus, you have your purpose of the course, various learning objectives, the objectives for Stockton's business school or integrated. And here's our course configuration and schedule. So you see it's a 15-week course. Here are the corresponding dates. And next you have what chapter you'll be working on during that week. And then you have your, deliverables and activities right here in this block. So it gives you an idea of what you're facing as far as the amount of work. And the breakdown of what the course entails. And here's the grading, the important stuff, right? Okay, so you see it's your total 900 points and the corresponding letter grades for each bracket of points. And then some rules and regulations we have to follow. And I'm just going to be quick and transparent here. What I have found from all the semesters I've been teaching, if you do all the work and you submit your work on time, you're not going to have any issues getting a decent grade in this course. However, every semester I have, the last minute phone calls and emails from students who've had absolutely no activity on the blackboard telling me that they are due to graduate and they need a C or better to pass the course. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, and so we make this crystal clear, unless you have a reason that's been approved by the school for missing all the activities and the deadlines for the deliverables, and we all pretty much know what those extenuating circumstances are, you're not going to pass the course. So I really don't have any, extra credit opportunities. The course has a lot of low-hanging fruit, so I really don't feel the need to put the extra credit activities on there. And, it's to be fair for everyone that I treat everyone the same in the course. So I'm not making any special arrangements. But if you do have extenuating circumstances, the school's policies, please advise me. You have my cell right here. You can text me. You can email me. I prefer for circumstances that are going to result in you missing a deadline on deliverables or having issues, that you put it in email. And just you can send me a text message and just say, hey, professor, just, FYI, such happened, and, I put it all in an email. So that's not a problem, but I just really want to foot stomp. You will not pass the course if you do not meet the minimum amount of points, or I'll say in accordance with the business school standards for graduation, you need your C or better. So let's go to the points, corresponding points for a C. You need at least 702 points. If you do not have that by, we're talking it's the last week and you're missing a ton of assignments, no rhyme or reason, I haven't heard from you, you're not passing. And therefore, you're not graduating. So just want to make that clear, because it seems to be every semester I still get that phone call or some kind of a message from somebody I haven't heard from all semester, looking for a break. Okay, so we went through the syllabus. I mean, it was a quick overview. It's up to you to go through it on your own. There were some edits since I sent it out, just to give you guys a heads up on what we're covering. When I sent that out last week, I believe it was. And the only edits were just some typos and some things that had carried over from the last semester I taught this course, because at one time this was a hybrid. So now it's completely online asynchronous. So that's it. So we're going to go over here to the menu, and we're going to start with week 1. And each week's going to be pretty much the same, and they all kind of look alike. Okay, so here's your expectations and deliverables. So by January 31st, 2021 at 11:59 p.m., so all my deliverable deadlines are going to be a Sunday evening. So I start the course week on a Monday, and that's good because that gives you a full weekend if you work during the week to get your deliverables and expectations done. So you're expected to read chapter 1. Now, I do know that most of you may not have your textbook. No problem, no worries. For the expectations and deliverables that are going to be due this week, you can get away with just kind of watching the chapter 1 video lecture. It covers the complete chapter, and it's based on the reading assignments anyway. So you get to hear my voice go through an entire chapter. Be very exciting for you. Nonetheless, it'll give you all the information you need for chapter 1, and it's right here. Okay, you click on that, and there it is. Okay, and it's a complete lecture, covers the entire chapter. You won't miss anything, and you will be able to answer this deliverable, your chapter 1 discussion question. It can be found down here. There it is, chapter 1 discussion question. And you just click here and create your thread. Okay. And for your subject line, just, you can put chapter 1 answer, something nice, something professional. And just, what I used to do when I was a student and I had to do discussion boards, I'd copy the, question and paste it down here, but I know what the question is. You really don't have to. It just helped me with the writing. And, here it is up here. So there shouldn't be any issues. When you are finished, and you will notice I require a comprehensive paragraph. I kind of define what I mean by a paragraph. Okay, so I know this is not an English course. However, you're not going to answer the questions like you're texting a friend, and bullet statements are not enough. Okay, so this is a writing assignment. So in a comprehensive paragraph, which encompasses an opening sentence, supporting sentences, and a conclusion. Okay, please answer the following. And they're pretty much all the discussion board questions are like that. So just give me what I'm asking for, and you will be fine. All the discussion questions can be answered via material that you will find in those video lectures until you get your textbooks. Textbooks are going to be a requirement because you're going to need your textbook for the case study, and we'll get to that here in a minute. But that, and then you hit submit, and you will post. Let me just go up here and just do a test message for you so you can see how this works. Okay, and then chapter 1 answer test. And I'm sure most of you have this down by now since, we've had a full year. Oh, there's my last test up there. So anyway, most of you are probably very familiar now with how to navigate around Blackboard, answering discussion board questions, and so forth. Okay, so we are going to go back to week 1. And so you know how to answer a discussion post. Quizzes. You're going to get announcements when the quizzes are ready. Quizzes will be available. You just click on the quiz. Every chapter has a quiz. And then just click begin. And there you go. You have 5 attempts at all the quizzes. Now, just going to give you a little tip here for success. You only need to take the quiz once for a participation credit within that week, meeting that deliverable. Okay? So, most of the quiz material would be helpful for your midterm and your final exams. Okay? So, you have 4 other attempts after taking your first attempt. So, a good strategy may be to take that first attempt, get your credit, for taking the quiz, and saving the other 4 as your exams get a little, closer. When you're about a week or 2 out, you may want to start, taking those quizzes in a repetitive nature. Okay. I know a lot of you may learn from repetition. If not, just pay attention to these quizzes when you take them, because the material on the quizzes will help you for the exams. Okay, so that pretty much covers the first week, and all the weeks are like that. Okay, they're all pretty similar. They have your deliverables. I do think the same kind of expectations and deliverables. No surprises. When you get to week 8, I believe, no, it wasn't week 8. Let's go to week 7. How about week 9? Where is it? We're in chapter 9 there. On one of these weeks, you will see there won't be any material other than an exam. Okay, so if not, I'm going to just put an exam spot in there for you. And then all you're going to have in that folder is the exam. That's it. Okay, so let me go to, there we go. It's week 6. So as in week 6, you're just going to take the exam, and you will see that the exam will be posted here for you. Course announcements. These are from last semester, so you won't see these. But just for the purposes of navigation, you're going to have almost every announcement I send out. I'm going to say every announcement I send out, you're going to get a corresponding email. So you're going to get an email to your Stockton account that's going to, tell you that an announcement went out and exactly what the announcement is. When the quizzes are ready, all quizzes will be announced with an announcement and an email. So let's go to your case study, okay? Now, in accordance with your syllabus, you will see that the case study will you can start working on it. Actually, you can start working on it anytime. The material's here. But the due date is going to be May 2nd, 2021. So you have pretty much the whole semester to work on it, okay? And here's your support material. Here's your instructions. And I will have maybe a Zoom session as it approaches, and we can cover everything via Zoom just to make sure everybody's crystal clear on that case study. Okay, the case study is pretty much going to be an APA paper, and I do put a lot of resources and a lot of help in there for you. So if some of you aren't strong paper writers, no worries. It's more a report that's written in APA format that ends up reading like an APA paper. So the textbook's going to help you by providing a lot of those resources. There's checklists, for risk management and business continuity right there in the textbook. And they kind of will translate into, resources for you to help your paper. So that's your case study. Then we covered course announcements. We covered your week folders. You're going to start here week 1. Now we do hit the ground running. Like I said, here it is. You have an assignment already. You have a quiz already. These quizzes are short, okay? Some of them are only 10 questions. Some of them are 20. You could be very successful with the material from the lecture, so no worries if you don't have a textbook to read. So you're fine there. So that is pretty much the course, in a nutshell. It's straightforward. It's very organized. All your weeks and corresponding dates are here, so you know where you're at. Sunday at 11:59, that's when that week ends for the course. For that particular chapter or chapters that we're working on. And that is pretty much it. I am going to bring us back to the home page. Just double check, make sure I touched on everything, and that is a wrap. So any questions, feel free to email me. You have all the information. And now you have an idea of, how to succeed in this course. So thank you, and I'll see you all throughout the semester.